Listen closely. Sing it loud!
Shadows dancing on the ancient walls. An agent scout stands with a harp in hand, ready to tell one last tale across the land. Not of kings who ruled from golden thrones, but wanderers who carved their fate in stone. Not of riches gathered from distant shores, but of courage found in the midst of war.
His voice carries far through the smoky air. Every warrior stops and turns to stare, because everyone knows when the old man sings, the past comes alive and the memory rings.
He speaks of long ships beneath blood-red skies, of northern lights reflected in warriors' eyes, of promises made beneath winter stars, and destinies forged through battle scars.
Hear the song, know the name, keep alive the flame.
This is the SKALDS last song, echoing across the ages,
Turning forgotten lives and battles into living pages.
every verse becomes a monument, every chorus keeps them near.
For the warriors who once walked these lands and disappeared.
Like a river carrying
Stories through the valleys and the mountains. The song keeps flowing onward while the ancient spirits shouted.
every heartbeat keeps the rhythm, every voice can sing along.
Because legends never truly die inside the skull. Last song.
He sings of a sailor lost beyond the sea who never reached home but died free, and the shield maiden standing her ground when every other warrior had fallen down.
He sings of brothers divided by pride, who found redemption fighting side by side, of old enemies sharing one final feast as the winter storm raged from east to east.
The hall grows quiet except for the tune and the crackling fire beneath the moon. Every face reflects another memory, every note unlocks forgotten history.
No sword can preserve what time erases, no fortress can stand through endless ages, but stories survive when they're carried on, passed from one voice to another soul.
The fire fades, the story stays, the singer goes, the song remains. This is the SKALDS last song, echoing across the ages,
Turning forgotten lives and battles into living pages.
every verse becomes a monument, every chorus keeps them near.
For the warriors who once walked these lands and disappeared.
Like a river carrying stories through the valleys,
And the mountains, the song keeps flowing onward while the ancient spirits shouted.
every heartbeat keeps the rhythm, every voice can sing along.
Because legends never truly die inside the skull's last song.
The final verse arrives with the morning light as dawn breaks softly after the night. The old scout smiles and lowers his hand, knowing his words will outlive the man. The young ones gather around his chair, carrying the stories now entrusted to their care, ready to cross the sea and travel afar, keeping the legends alive wherever they are.
The hall feels different than before, not because the song has ended at the door, but because every soul inside now knows the greatest treasure is the tale you chose.
Outside, the north wind begins to rise, sweeping beneath the awakening skies, as if the gods themselves approve of the stories that continue to move. Sing it loud! Sing it loud! Who remembers? We do! Who keeps the shores of Midgard to the halls of mighty Valhalla. Every hero in the story hears the ancient fathers calling.
Raise your voice and join the chorus. Let the northern echoes talk. For as long as hearts remember, lives the SKALDS last song.
The singer is gone.
The story remains.
Sing it forward, 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 forward. Keep walking. Forward! Keep walking. Forward! The road stretches far beyond the morning mist, crossing rivers, forests, and cliffs. No army marching in no sails at sea, just a lone path calling out to me. Worn out boots and the weather cloak, carrying lessons scattered from roads. Every mile adds another page to a life still being written with age.
Merchants pass with stories from afar. Travelers speak of kingdoms and wars. Yet the road remains older than all, watching generations rise and fall.
The stones beneath remember every name. The heroes, the dreamers, the ones who came. Seeking fortune, seeking peace, seeking answers that never cease. One more mile,
One more day,
keep moving.
find a way.
Walk the King's Road.
Where the fearless learn and grow.
Walk the King's Road.
Where the strongest spirits go.
Walk the King's Road.
Every step becomes a sign.
Walk the King's Road.
And leave the old world
A
behind.
blacksmith's son walks beside a prince, and the road cares nothing for the difference. Out here every traveler stands the same, measured by character, not by name. The mountains rise where the eagles fly, the shadows moving beneath the sky. A reminder that every summit gained requires effort through the wind and rain. A village appears as the daylight fades, filled with laughter, songs, and trades. Another stop before the dawn, before the journey carries on.
No destination matters more than the lessons waiting on the road. Because every turn and every bend changes who you are in the end.
Past the hills,
Past the rain,
keep walking.
through the chain.
Walk the King's Road.
Where the fearless learn and grow.
Walk the King's Road.
Where the strongest spirits go.
Walk the King's Road.
Every step becomes a sign.
Walk the King's Road.
And leave the old world behind.
Years pass slowly like the flowing streams, transforming boys into kings. Not through crowns and not through gold, but through the journeys they uphold. The road keeps stretching past the sight, through endless mornings and endless nights. Teaching patience, teaching grace, teaching strength through every place.
Some travelers stop and build a home. Some continue forever to roam. But all who walk beneath the northern sky carry the road with them inside.
And when the final mile arrives, looking back across their lives, they understand what the elders told. The road was always the real goal. traveler changes. Keep walking. Remember this. Stand tall! Of the north where the cold winds reign, a single ancient tree remains, older than kingdoms, older than names, still standing through centuries of change. The valleys around it have come and gone, villages faded, rivers moved on, yet its roots still hold the frozen earth, like a guardian remembering the world's birth.
Travelers stop beneath its crown, looking up where the branches stretch out, covered in stories carved through the years by hopeful hands and hidden fears.
No fortress walls and no king's decree ever stood as long as this old tree, watching generations rise and fall, silent witness to it all. Deep roots,
Strong heart,
hold fast,
never pause.
stand like the last tree of Midgard.
Through the wind and through the years,
Stand like the last tree of Midgard.
through the storms and through the fears.
Stand like the last tree of Midgard.
When the world begins to change,
Stand like the last tree of
Midgard and remain.
The elders gather when the daylight fades, sharing old tales in this cooling shade, speaking the winters that buried the land, and battles decided by courage and hands. The children climb where the branches bend, dreaming of journeys that never end, carving promises into the bark, leaving tiny pieces of their hearts.
A wandering scout once passed this way and rested beneath it for 3 long days, writing songs inspired by the sight of something enduring through every fight. Not through violence and not through might, but through patience beneath the night, holding steady through every season, living proof that strength has many reasons.
Storms may come,
Years may pass,
what is true?
still will last.
Stand like the last tree of Midgard.
Through the wind and through the years,
Stand like the last tree of Midgard.
through the storms and through the fears.
Stand like the last tree of Midgard.
When the world begins to change,
Stand like the last tree.
of Midgard and remain.
One harsh winter colder than before, wrapped the north from shore to shore. The winds attacked with endless force, testing every root at its source. Many thought the tree would finally fall, crushed beneath the weight of it all. But spring arrived and there it stood, still alive above the wood.
The travelers smiled when they saw the sight, a symbol shining in the light, showing every soul who passed that resilience is built to last. And from that day the story spread across the fjords and riverbeds of the tree that taught an entire land how to survive and still stand.
storm will pass.
The seasons will change.
Stand anyway. Stand tall. Keep the light. Burn bright. Burn bright. Far on the cliffs where the gray seas collide stands an old lighthouse against the tide. No warriors gathering, no kings to defend, just one lonely flame that refuses to end.
The keeper wakes before the dawn, checks the lantern and carries on. The winter storms and summer rain, repeating the duty again and again.
The ocean below shows no mercy at all. Great ships rise and great ships fall.
Yet the beacon remains through the darkest night, a silent promise shining bright.
No songs are sung for the work he does. No skald writes tales because the greatest heroes sometimes stand without applause or a cheering hand.
Keep it lit,
Hold the flame,
night will pass.
stay the same.
Keep the light burning when the storm clouds cover the sea. Keep the light burning for the sailors who cannot see. Keep the light burning through the darkness and the rain. Keep the light burning and guide them home again.
One winter night, the sky turned black. The waves attacked like a shield wall attack. Thunder rolled across the bay and every fishing boat was swept away. The keeper climbed through the screaming wind, holding the lantern through the storm within. Every gust trying to steal the flame, every wave trying to do the same.
But he stayed firm upon the stone, fighting the darkness all alone. Not with an axe and not with steel, but with a purpose strong and real.
Because somewhere beyond the raging sea, families waited anxiously, praying for the light to shine and lead their loved ones home in time.
Storm grows wild,
Flame burns higher,
hold the line.
never tire.
Keep the light burning when the storm clouds cover the sea. Keep the light burning for the sailors who cannot see. Keep the light burning through the darkness and the rain. Keep the light burning and guide them home again.
Morning breaks across the shore. The storm has passed forevermore. Broken waves and shattered foam, but every fishing boat made it home. The keeper watches from above,
Seeing proof that quiet love
can be stronger than the loudest wall.
and change lasts forevermore. Years go by and hair turns gray,
Yet still he climbs
the stairs each day.
keeping watch above the sea.
For ships he'll never truly meet.
And when his final night arrives,
The beacon still remains alive.
because another keeper learned,
The lesson every flame has earned.
keep it lit, keep it lit. Shine the light,
Through the storm,
shine the light.
bring them home. Keep the light burning when the storm clouds cover the sea. Keep the light burning for the sailors who cannot see. Keep the light burning through the darkness and the rain. Keep the light burning and guide them home again. Keep the light burning when the whole world disappears. Keep the light burning through the doubt and through the years. Keep the light burning for the ones still lost at sea. Keep the light burning for those who need to see.
Not every hero carries a sword. Some carry a light. Keep it burning!
Look above. Look above! Green fire dancing across the midnight sky, painting silent stories where the cold winds fly. No battle raging, no fortress under siege, just the wonder of a world beyond belief. The snow-covered valley glows beneath the light, like a dream unfolding in the heart of the night. Every soul in the village steps outside, standing together beneath nature's pride.
The children point upward with wide open eyes, watching colors ripple across the skies, while elders whisper tales from long ago of gods and spirits moving through the glow.
The river reflects every emerald wave, turning black water into something brave. A mirror of the heavens shining bright, guiding travelers through the endless night.
Lift your eyes,
Watch it shine,
watch it shine.
feel the wonder,
Hold the time,
hold the time.
under the northern lights, where the heavens come alive. Under the northern lights, where ancient dreams survive. Under the northern lights, every shadow fades away. Under the northern lights, we remember
Who we are today.
who we are today.
A lone traveler walks across the frozen land, following no map and no command. Only the glow that dances overhead, leading him onward where his heart is led. No treasure hidden beneath the snow, no crown waiting where the cold winds blow. Just the quiet truth that some journeys begin when you stop searching outside and look within.
The aurora shifts like a living sea, changing shape with effortless beauty. A reminder that not everything must fight. Some power exists simply to inspire.
The wolves pause on the ridge and stare, as if even they can feel something there. A moment where the world stands still and silence speaks louder than will.
Sky on fire,
Snow below,
ancient wonder,
endless glow.
endless glow.
Under the northern lights,
Where the heavens come alive.
under the northern lights,
Where ancient dreams survive.
under the northern
Lights, every shadow fades away.
under the northern lights.
We remember
Who we are today. Hours pass, but nobody moves. Captured by your beauty, impossible to prove. The kind of sight no story can explain. The kind that stays long after it fades. The old skull smiles beside the pine, knowing moments like this outlive time. Not because they're written down in books, but because they change the way people look.
the traveler finally turns for home, carrying a peace he'd never known. Not from victory and not from gold, but from something greater than he could hold.
And when the lights begin to disappear, the darkness doesn't bring back fear, because everyone who stood beneath that sky leaves with a brighter fire inside. Aurora! Light the sky! Light the soul! Light the north! Make us whole!
Under the northern lights, where the heavens come
through valleys, forests and fields. Not thunder above and not ocean waves, but a call that awakens the strong and the brave. The farmers stop where they're working the land. The hunters freeze with bows in their hands. The old warriors lift their heads once more, recognizing a sound they've heard before.
It carries memories from years gone by, of dragon ships beneath the burning sky, of shield walls standing shoulder to shoulder, of young men leaving and returning older.
No words are spoken, none are required. The meaning alone sets hearts on fire, because some sounds become part of the soul, and this one still answers an ancient role.
Hear the call,
Feel it rise,
ancient echo.
never die.
War calling, through the mountains, through the valleys, through the rain. War calling, waking memories that still remain. War calling, every heartbeat marching with the sound. War calling, let the spirit of the north be found.
The sound keeps traveling farther each mile, crossing frozen rivers and forests wild, touching every place where stories were made, where legends once fought and debts were paid. The scout remembers battles long ago. The blacksmith remembers warriors he used to know. The sailor remembers storms at sea, and every note unlocks another memory. Young children gather by the village square, listening closely to the northern air, wondering why the elders stand so still, and why that sound can bend the strongest will. Because it's more than a horn and more than a tone. It's a voice from the past calling its own. A bridge between the living and the dead, a thread connecting everything ahead.
Across the years,
Across the years,
across the land,
the call remains.
we understand. War calling, through the mountains, through the valleys, through the rain. War calling, waking memories that still remain. War calling, every heartbeat marching with the sound. War calling, let the spirit of the north be found.
As evening falls beneath the northern sky, the final notes begin to slowly die, but something lingers after they are gone. A feeling that continues carrying on. The villagers return to what they know, yet something deeper quietly starts to grow. A sense of pride, a sense of where they stand, the stronger bond of people and the land. The old warrior smiles beside the fire, feeling the spark of a younger desire. Not for battle and not for war, but to remember what they're fighting for.
And somewhere beyond the stars above, the heroes of Valhalla listen with love, hearing the horn across the endless night, knowing their stories still burn bright.
Hey! Let it sound! And clear! Let it sound!
Here to you. War calling, through the mountains, through the valleys, through the rain. War calling, waking memories that still remain. War calling, every heartbeat marching with the sound. War calling, let the spirit of the north be found.
War
calling,
through the
through
ages,
the ages, through the stories, through the years. War calling,
through the triumphs and the tears.
war calling, every echo keeps a legacy alive. War calling,
Where the northern spirit thrives. The horn fades. The echo stays.
listen closely.
Hear the sound. Ring the bell! Ring the bell! the center of the village stands a tower of stone, older than the fathers most have known. At the top hangs a bell forged long ago, its voice carried wherever the north winds blow. It rang for birds and it rang for loss, for first spring blooms and winter frost, for ships returning from distant seas, and for farewells beneath the trees.
Every generation knew its tone, a sound that made the village feel like home. A single note through joy and pain, returning again and again.
The blacksmith hears it from the forge, the shepherd hears it from the gorge, the fishermen hear it from the bay, calling hearts together every day. Hear it ring,
Hear it call,
one sound
for us all.
for us all.
Ring the bell, let the northern valleys hear.
Ring the bell,
Ring the bell, let its echo draw us near.
ring the bell,
Through the sunshine and the rain,
ring the bell.
and bring us home again.
Yeah, one autumn night the clouds rolled in, the sea grew wild beneath the wind. Lightning cracked across the sky, and fear spread fast from eye to eye. The old bell rang throughout the storm, its voice steady, its purpose warm, guiding people through the dark, like a fire becoming a spark.
Families gathered side by side, keeping hope and fear aligned. Because when uncertainty appears, some sounds calm 100 fears.
The bell didn't stop the storm outside, but it helped the village survive. A reminder stronger than the gale, that together hearts prevail.
Storms will come,
Years will
the
pass,
sound remain.
built to last.
Ring the bell, let the northern valleys hear.
Ring the bell,
Ring the bell, let its echo draw us near.
ring the bell,
Through the sunshine and the rain,
ring the bell.
and bring us home again.
The years moved on like drifting snow. Faces changed, but the bell still spoke. Children grew and elders passed, yet the old bell's voice still lasted. Travelers arriving from distant lands would stop and listen where they stand, wondering why such a simple sound could make an entire village gather around.
Because it carried more than steel, it carried memories. People feel every laugh, every tear, stored within each passing year.
And when the tower keeper finally slept, the bell continued what it kept, a living rhythm through the north.
Calling generations